A little something about Raymond. He's an investor in stocks and rooms. He wants no money from you, no bait and switch, nothing. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to log into his personal account, share real estate property documents, and give you suggestions on what to read.
Today is Thursday, April 7th, 2022, and we're at my Fidelity Net Benefits login screen. And we're going to jump into this GM 401k and we're going to see what it do. Secret code time. Let me put this in. And we're going to get right into it. Close your eyes. Don't cheat. Did you know if you can hit that subscribe, like, share button right now on this video, it helps me to keep helping you. Everything I do is for free. That's all I ask of you guys is to hit those buttons. All videos that I make are to encourage you to invest in your 401k and the stock market. I think it's real easy when you see somebody just clicking on a couple of buttons, making it easy. You can do it too, and I will hold your hand and give you all the details of what you need to do later in this video. Let's jump into this GM plan. And before I start talking about the numbers you see right here on the screen, I want to let you guys know on March 29th, I decided to make some investment changes. I had all my money in one fund, which was a bond fund, and I decided to tiptoe back into the stock market and put a little bit over $21,000 into some stocks. And I'm going to show you a number when we get to the investment screen that is not correct, and I'm going to do the math to show you it's not correct. And I'm going to reach out to Fidelity and see if they can tell me if I'm wrong, my math is wrong, and it's not, or I just don't understand the number, or they aren't doing something on their side. So I'm going to reach out to them, and when I get an answer, you will get the answer. My balance as of yesterday, $85,823.25. Rate of return for the year, I am down 13.68%. That is nasty. I don't want to look at it. But what does that mean in terms of dollars? It means that I am down $13,368.69. Bad. I don't want to look at that either. But yeah. The stock market is not doing good for anybody in 2022. So I don't take this personally. It's not like, oh, wow, I'm just picking bad investments. Almost everybody is. And if you're in the market, let me know how you're doing. Because if you're green, I need to know what you're doing. Everybody needs to know what you're doing. Let's click on investments. And we're going to click on this tab, cumulative returns. And the column we like to look at is year to date. And here are the two funds that I'm in, BlackRock US Debt Index. I used to have all my money right here. But on the 29th, I decided to take some money out and invest in the S&P 500 Index. Let's open this up and I'll just show you some of the companies that are in this fund. So I am back in the stock market by investing in this fund. I have a little bit of my money in Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla. I mean, these are the big boys. And actually, I have my money in 507 different companies. So the cool thing about investing in a fund is spreading my money out to over 500 companies. So if one of these companies start acting a fool, I got 506 companies still holding me down. So that's a good way to diversify your money by investing in a fund. And typically the type of investor that would invest in a fund like this would be a moderate, middle of the road type of investor. You're not super aggressive and you're not really conservative. You're right there in the middle. Now let's talk some numbers. Based on these numbers, in the year-to-date column, Fidelity is telling me that this is my best fund, BlackRock US Debt Index. And the reason I know that, this is the smaller negative number. I wish these were positive numbers, but I am losing money, so they're negative. This number right here, 16.51%, that they're saying that's how much I've lost since March 29th, and that is not true. And I will show you it is not true. Let me show you what I started with in that fund. So we go into summary, transaction history. One more time, transaction history. And right here on the 29th, I decided to take $21,652.04 out of the BlackRock US Debt Index and put it in the S&P 500 Index. You see, exchange out is red, it's negative. Exchange in is positive. Numbers match. So I went from here to here. Let's go back to the top. Investments. Now here comes the math. It is saying that I am down 16.51%, and it's telling me my balance is $20,954.79. We're going to go with that original number, and I'm going to figure out what's 16.51% of the original number. The original number was $21,652.04. 16.51% of that is $3,574.75. We're going to subtract that from the $21,652.04. And my leftover money, if that number is true right here, I should have right here in this box $18,077.29. That ain't what I see. This number can't be right, or this number can't be right. This number is the right number. This number is the wrong number. I'm reaching out to Fidelity, and they got some explaining to do. I do not understand why they got this number here and this amount here. I should be at $18,000 right here. You guys are hearing me saying that I'm going to reach out to Fidelity. In my opinion, it's really important when you decide to open up a brokerage account to open up one where you can talk to somebody live on the phone. For example, I have friends that they like to invest, and I'm so happy that they're investing because they didn't invest a couple of years ago. They started investing based on me and my videos, and they decided to open up a brokerage account in the Cash app. And I've asked them several times, if something happens in the Cash app and you don't understand the numbers or something crazy happens, what's the phone number so you can call them? And nobody has told me that there is a number in that app that you can talk to someone live. I think they have a help button or some other stuff. But when it comes to your money, I like to talk to somebody live. I would encourage you guys to pick a brokerage company like Fidelity or TD Ameritrade or Charles Schwab, just somebody where you can call and get answers. Let me show you what I did. So this is something else you're going to get out of this video. I'm going to show you how to sell and buy a fund. So we want to go to change investments. So if you want to change one fund to another fund, you're going to go right here. Change one investment. You see this graphic, A to B. So let's click on here, change one investment. It's asking you to choose investment to sell. So we click on start. And these are the two investments that I showed you. So let's click on this one. You always have to click on this tab right here, discretionary. Amount to sell, you can do a percentage or a dollar value. So if I wanted to sell 50% of the 64,000, I will put in 50%. If I only wanted to sell $3,000, I will click on $ and put in 3,000. So continue. Choose investment to buy. Start. Now here are all the investments in my GM 401k. Again, this is just an example, so I'm going to pick this one. And then you scroll down and you do continue. And here's the summary. Exchange one investment. You are about to submit an exchange of the two investments below. So I'm going to sell the BlackRock US Debt Index. It's telling me how much I chose, $3,000, and I'm going to buy this fund right here. And if I wanted to do that, I would hit submit this exchange. It's that easy. That's all you have to do if you want to sell a fund and buy another fund. Super easy. I'm going to cancel this transaction because I don't want to do it. This is strictly to show you guys on how to move money around in your 401k. If you don't like what you're invested in, I just showed you how to invest in something else. Let's go back to summary. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to compare where I am right now as of yesterday to where I was 2 weeks ago. We're going to stocks and rentals. We're going to find the last GM 401k update. And it was right here on March 23rd, 2022. I was at $87,041.39. Bringing it back to now. The difference is $1,218.14. That is a loss. I'm losing money in the last 2 weeks over $1,000. This is how the stock market works. You will not win every day, every week. Sometimes you won't win that year, but you will win all the time over time. Meaning, if you're a long-term investor, you will win. There's always going to be some ups and downs. 1 year you're down, 1 month you're down, 2 years you might be up. It's going to go up and down, but gradually over time, it always goes higher. And I will prove it. Matter of fact, let me show you right now. Down below, I will leave a link in the description that'll take you over to stocks and rentals. And when you get here, you click right here on the menu. Click on Start Here to learn about your 401k. There are a total of 10 steps, 10 easy steps. Every step will take you to an article or video. The videos are not long. I start you out from the very beginning of you just got a job. You don't even know what a 401k is. I show you how to get the money out of your check into the 401k. Once you get the money into the 401k, I show you how to get it into the different funds. Once you get it into a fund and you don't like the fund, I show you how to get the money out of the fund into a new fund. I got your back. I show you everything. And I always post new videos to encourage you to stay on top of your 401k because this stuff is easy money, especially if you work at a company and they do a company match. That means when you put money in your 401k, they will match it up to a certain percentage. Get that money, please. So let's close this video out. I invest in stocks. I invest in rentals. Why would I try to get money from you when I'm showing you right now in this video, this is how I make my money. I am not greedy. It's enough money out here for everybody. I would never charge you anything. And anybody that's charging you, you need to look at them side-eye, especially if they're saying they got your back. I got your back, no charge. I'm out. Peace.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the